Hey, it's Jimmy from Jimmy's Rebuilders again. Hey, how y'all doing out there? I got another couple of good ones here from Copart here. Um, got a I know I just had a 57 this last time, but this thing just showed up just a day or two ago, and I just noticed it. Yeah, because I've looked on here before and I didn't see it, and all of a sudden I was looking yesterday, and there it was. But I'll try to get this out to you. I think it's going to sell like next day or two, I think now it's going to be like the 27th, which is tomorrow. Uh, anyway, this thing says. It's located in Punta Gorda, Florida. And it says just minor dents and scratches, but it has a rebuilt title. So evidently this thing's been damaged before and repaired, and now it's got a rebuilt title, which you just probably just take it down there and get tags on it. I would assume, but I don't know for sure. But I don't know if it makes a lot of difference on these cars. I've seen guys build a car out of a VIN number plate and a part of a post there, and then put it all together and make a car out of it. So I don't know what difference that makes on, especially these older cars here. I don't know if it makes a lot of difference, but anyway, it just says minor dents and scratches. I think a lot of times they put that down there just to put something down as far as condition, which it probably does have some minor dents and scratches. So, but more likely, I just consider it like a used car because it says it runs and drives. Don't know it. I'm sure the conditioning, I'm sure it's fine, but you never can tell. You need to get and try these things, make sure everything works on these things. You'd be taking a like if you need to come down and look at some of this stuff, you'd be taking a gamble. But you look at this thing, it looks fine. I don't see any dents on this thing. I see, everything looks good here. The gaps look good. All the chrome looks good. Got dual exhaust. All the tail light lenses look good. I mean, everything on this car looks pretty good. The interior's a little dingy. I don't know if that's a gray interior and just the way the cameras looks on it, if it's dingy or it's just the color, but this might be an older restoration. It could probably use a little sprucing up. I thought originally those were the original seats, but that may not be. Look at that hinge post on the seats there, that hinge joint there, where the seats are. Uh, yeah, you look at that, it looks pretty good. But this car may have been like a fawn beige or something tan. Just looking at this, I can't tell from this picture, but it looks like because the dash is kind of a fawn color. And I might put it back that other color as me. If you look at this dash, it looks like it might be the case. But man, look at these gauges on this thing. I thought this was the original gauges, but the cinnamon looks original, but it's got an aftermarket RPM and fuel gauge, which I think that looks awesome. Yeah, that looks good. But you can see the seats look. You can see that seat looks a little, might be a little dingy. Got a spot on it there, so it's just. I think it's an older restoration. It's been probably needs a little sprucing up. I don't think it needs anything major. I wouldn't spend any much money on it or anything. It looks pretty good there, and it's got a late model small block in there. I don't know if that's a Vortec or what on there. I can't tell from looking at it. They didn't give us. They don't give us no pictures sometimes on these things to really tell what it is. So I don't know what kind of small block that is. It's got a nice radiator. Everything on here. Got the power brake booster. Looks fairly new. Uh, yeah, I can't tell much from this thing. But anyway, y'all see anything, let me know on this. But I can't tell much from looking at it. What, just a small block. And let's see. But anyway, it's got a current bid of what's it say? $12,100. They want I buy it now at 45. So I'm not sure how that's going to work out for them. But anyway, it says bid now. It's 327. 10 o'clock's when the auction starts. That's not when this car is going to sell. It could be late in the day. You never can tell. But anyway, it has a minimum bid, so it's not gonna. It's not a pure sale. So you may have a little time because it may not sell tomorrow. It may not make you minimum bid to be running again. So anyway, but now the second one, I just thought this thing was kind of interesting. I thought it was kind of cool looking. It wouldn't take a whole lot probably to get this thing going because I don't think the frame's been on it. It's a '66 Chevy C10. It's owned by a speed shop. It looks like Low and Slow Speed Shop had this thing. And they probably kept this thing in pretty good shape. I don't know what the engine is on it and everything, but I bet this thing was probably fine, except for the damage on it here. I think you could probably put just look at this thing. I bet you can put some control arms on this thing, upper and lower control arms, and maybe some little suspension work on here. And this thing be rolling. Of course, pull all that front end out of there and everything. I'm not real sure about these little short tires. I'm not a real big fan of them, but I do like this with the steel wheels and the dog cap, dog dish center caps. I think that kind of looks kind of neat there. I really like that. I didn't at first, but now I'm kind of getting where I kind of think that looks pretty cool, especially in a lot of these older cars. Um, Anyway, everything looks fine in here. I think I'd take those big mirrors off the door there. I don't like those too much. But yeah, I think it looks okay. I think this is like a daily driver type vehicle here. It's not a show car or anything special or anything. It's just it's an average old truck. That's what it looks like in average condition. Um, yeah, it looks. I mean, it looks fine. It looks like the front end's been fixed before because it's bright red. And the rest of it's kind of dull. But um, yeah, I think this truck will fix up nice here. I don't think. Of course, you got to source some parts, which might be a little difficult. That's the only thing with some of this older stuff. It's kind of hard to source these parts. But being a Chevrolet pickup here, I might need. It wouldn't be impossible to find all that stuff. It's just sometimes it's just difficult to find. They couldn't get the hood open every day, so I don't know what the engine looks like in here, but I don't know. I wish they'd said something about it, but I would assume it's probably okay. But you see, the back end looks like driver condition. There's nothing. It's just fair to average. It looks like the cover on the bed. It's kind of an older cover there. I don't know what's in the middle there. You got something holding up in the middle, so I don't know what's back there. Hope it didn't full of junk and haul it off, but anyway. Yeah, it just looks like that. This interior, nothing, we're not wild about this interior, but it looks okay. I would probably change it, but that's just me. And then it's got a manual transmission on this thing. Yeah, it's got a floor. Yeah, there's the floor. You got a floor shifter. I was having a little trouble looking for the shifter, but there's the floor shifter. But it looks like it's got an Impala steering wheel in which, I don't know. I don't have any feeling one way or the other on there. It's in there. I guess I'll just leave it. It's got aftermarket gauges, which these don't excite me too much here, but they look all right. Got a tack on the column there. I got the keys in. I guess they figured it wasn't going anywhere. But I think these cars you can start it anyway without the keys on some of these here. Older ones. And I always worried about these things here with that gas tank in the back, behind the back seat. Oh, we drive right, you hear that gas and then kind of slosh around back there. That always kind of worried me a little bit, but I guess that's just the way it is. I guess it's all right. That always just kind of bugged me. But you can see the damage on this. There's the frame, so I missed the frame. So you're going to need everything on this front end on here. You're going to need a core sport and fender. And I don't know what else is involved in there. I can't tell from the hood here. Anyway, there's supposed to be a VIN number in there, but I don't see it. But there you go. You see it says on there. $200 current bid on this thing. I'm sure it's going to go more than $200 there, but it got plenty of time on this thing. I don't think auction date's been started on this thing. But anyway, there it is, Charleston, North Carolina. I don't know. Here's your lot number. So you can look that up there. Future sale. $200. But anyway, I'll let y'all go to next time. I got a couple more cars I found in here. I need to get going to get them to you. But I thought I'd get these out while I could here. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later till next time. But anyway, all righty, we'll see you. Bye.